Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right, so you can guess what time it is, and it's time to decide on another rank up, another champion going all the way up to rank 4. Currently I am sitting on 18 rank 4 champions, and they are as follows. So we have Dr. Doom, Silver Surfer, Hercules, Omega Sentinel, Guardian, Thor Ragnarok, Nick Fury, Gore, Nimrod, Mr. Fantastic, Mephisto, Kitty Pryde, Human Torch, Rintra, Mr. Negative, Archangel, Kingpin, and CGI. Now, again, as always, there are few very important factors to consider deciding who you're going to take out to rank 4. And here is what I personally believe. You don't need a rank 4 to do Act 8. You don't need a rank 4 6-star to do Eternity of Pain. You don't need a rank 4 6-star to do Incursions or virtually anything else in the game. Especially since Kabam has decreased the power scaling, where the difference from a rank 3 6-star and a rank 4 6-star is about 14% attack and health. It really doesn't matter too much in majority of the fights. Now that might change in future, but at the moment virtually every piece of game is perfectly doable with rank 3 6-stars, rank 2 6-stars. Taking a champion to rank 4 matters when other players get involved, because then it's relative. Then it's I have an advantage. Be that prestige, be that speed, be that, on defense, it's harder to kill and easier to die with lower ranks, and so on and so forth. So, realistically, there are 3 areas in the game where rank 4s matter. Number 1 is prestige. And as it stands right now, there's absolutely nothing I can do with my prestige. The 5 highest prestige champions that I have are already rank 4, 6200, so there's absolutely no way for me to improve my prestige until I get some new champions. And relics soon enough. The second thing is Alliance War, and I have focused plenty of my rank ups for Alliance War, and this is always something that I do keep in mind. I try to rank up for defense or champions that we need for attack, and in this case this is going to be a champion that is going to be more helpful offensively, because my battle group don't have a specific champion to take rank 4, and I actually just decided this literally 3 minutes ago which champion I'm finally going to take all the way up to rank 4. So Alliance War matters to me quite a bit, playing competitive Alliance War Alliance, so that is going to be taken in consideration. And the final aspect obviously is Battlegrounds, because that is the one place where you most directly go up against another player. And as a quick tiebreaker, obviously having a rank 4 champion isn't end-all be-all victory condition, but in a simple situation where, let's say, you both place Man-Thing on defense, and if your Man-Thing is rank 4 and opponent's Man-Thing is rank 3, then you have an advantage. Similarly, when you try to, Archangel something, or Human Torch something, or use your Hercules, if you can have the higher rank, you're likely going to finish the fight faster, with more health remaining, you have more room for error, and you have the advantage. So, in that note, there are several champions that virtually always have in my deck. In vast majority of the metas, they do exceedingly well. But vast majority of the metas also, at the moment, don't matter. What matters is the final meta. Final meta of week 4. Because that is the one that is going to decide where you rank. Simple as that. It doesn't matter how well you do in week 2. It doesn't really matter how well you do in week 3. What matters is how well you do in week 4 and where you finish ranking wise. Week 4 meta is critical interruption and crit may be your best shot. So basically you can only do crit damage. Additionally to that, intercepting opponent gives you guaranteed crits. And that node in itself automatically provides a very interesting shift in paradigm. It's there to help us do more damage, obviously, because crit me with your best shot is a very limiting node. And obviously, champions with very high crit rates or guaranteed crits are going to play a very vital role, but they're not going to be the only champions that are very important in week 4. Because you can give guaranteed crits to any champion, you might want to end up using champions that don't crit often by themselves on their own, but crit very hard. And then obviously, also you do need to think about defense. How to stop critting machines, for instance. And with that, the answer there kind of presented itself, well, yeah, as soon as I looked at a few stats. And to understand that, we're going to go to Aunt May. You see, there are champions that might not necessarily crit too often, but when they do, they crit very hard. So here I have taken all the champions based on their critical damage rating. And the highest critical damage rating in their own aspect, quite ironically, is to Vulture and Warlock. Both of them have very low crit rates, but when they do crit, they crit for a lot of damage. That means that, there is a major difference from non-crits and crits of these champions. So I actually do think that Warlock is going to be an offensive powerhouse in that meta, because obviously Warlock is a very versatile champion. There's tons of utility there. But at the same time, I think he is going to be underrated offensively. He is underrated offensively at the moment for that week 4 meta. And then obviously there is Warlock's ability of preventing opponents from critting with their special attacks if he has his armor buff. So that is basically who I decided to go with. A short list of candidates for this rank up was Halkling, because I think he's a very impressive champion, and sooner rather than later I do want to take Halkling to rank 4. And also Ghost, because Ghost is kind of like a staple champion, and I do want to rank up my Ghost, and I'll try to do that before week 4 is over. But at the moment, Warlock fits everything that I need the best. Because Warlock is a very valuable battleground champion. He works in vast majority of the metas. Then on top of that, he's definitely going to be a suitable champion to be in your deck for week 4 specifically, which is the one that currently matters the most. And also, obviously, Warlock is an amazing Alliance War offensive champion, because in Alliance War most people play with willpower, and as soon as willpower is involved, Warlock's power level kind of goes up quite dramatically. And so Warlock currently seems to be the champion that kind of encompasses everything that I am looking for in a champion the most. Additionally, I already had him at Sig 200, which is quite a neat advantage and quite nice bonus. And what else? My Bal group doesn't have one offensively for Alliance War attack, and he's going to be used definitely next season as well, because next season's defensive tactic will make it difficult for you to fight if opponent uses special attacks, because then they're going to place debuffs on you, then you have a chance to glance, and so on and so forth. But Warlock can do many of these fights. Basically not allowing opponent to use a single special attack. So unless majority of the people plays without willpower, which is not the best thing to do in general, then Warlock is going to be a very powerful force to be reckoned with. So here we are. Warlock is my 19th rank 4. So it's coming together slowly but surely. Can't wait for the next one. But unfortunately for the next one, I think I'm going to have to wait a bit longer now, because we don't have any major event finishing. We still have 2+ weeks until Incursions milestones reset. Alliance War season just finished, so there's 6 weeks till we get rewards from Alliance War. Then Battleground season is kind of like in the middle of it, so there's going to be at least 2+ weeks till Battleground season finishes, so on and so forth. So I don't think I'm going to get the next rank 4 for a bit now, but that's okay. Quite well happy with this rank up. And Warlock is actually my 4th tech rank 4 now. And the next tech rank 4 definitely, I think, has to be Ghost. Has to be. I think I have done Ghost a bit dirty here by not taking her up, because I do think she's an absolutely amazing champion. So yeah, I do feel a bit bad for that. But hey, this is a quite nice tech lineup here, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about my latest rank 4, and I will catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next